number one thing I don't want no member of this church complaining about is the way you look. The way you look is the way you look. We can't do nothing about it. I have spent quality time with some of the sisters of the church, and I look past the way they look, because God's work must be done. Maybe God wanted you to look like that. Don't ever be mad at God. Be mad at your mama. She hooked up with the dude that ran game on her and made you. It ain't never God's fault. God gave me sense. We wrote a song about it to cheer up all you funny looking people. It go like this. Let the church rise for this A selection. Cause my God has a sense of humor, and he's using your face to spread the message. Back's really big. No, your neck is really thick. Cocked eyes always staring off in space. You won't get those based off your face. Hell no. Baby, God wanted you to look like that. Baby, God wanted you to look like that. You're so ugly. Baby, God wanted you to look like that. Your teeth are little and they stink. Your gums are puffy and real pink. So ugly. Your knees are knotted and they twist. Your hands are smaller than your wrist. Hell no. Baby, God wanted you to look like that. 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 God has a plan for all of us. Maybe his plan for you is to show the world how bad it can get, but you still have purpose. Okay. Next time someone says beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, you look that demon in the eye and you say the devil is a liar, for I am here to spook. Boo! Yeah. Looks help me repent from my sins. When the doctor brought you to your mother, she said, hey! Look out below. Planned Parenthood ain't got a damn thing on me.
Oh, you crazy, man.
Yeah, what you doing after this? Got this $40.
Hello. My name is Erica LaShawn. Thanks for stopping by. Today is 11/18/22, November 18th, 2022. It is 3:37 p.m. My name is Erica LaShawn. Please like, share, and subscribe if you're new here. Welcome. If you're not new here, welcome. Okay, so this is going to be a fun one. I couldn't wait to do this one. Shout out to Corey Holcomb, comedian, stand-up comedian, actor. Now I'm gonna throw in vocalist at this point. So let's just talk about this real quick. Corey Holcomb is a stand-up comedian, extremely funny. Disclaimer: if you sensitive, he might not be your cup of tea. I don't know. I find him funny. He has a show called The 5150 Show. I just caught up to this show. And apparently, this show has been going on since 2014. And from what I gather, I'm still looking at archived videos and I'm working my way up to present day. However, this show, from what I gather, from what I heard Corey Holcomb say, that he has about 80 or something songs. And I've heard a couple of them because he will share some of them during the broadcast or whatever. But apparently this show, the 5150 Show, was it was on Sirius Radio, and he moved everything over to YouTube. So you can go on YouTube. I'm a subscriber. I enjoy the show. They have a huge following. The 5150 Nation. There are people. He has fans, and women and men. And it's funny, and they do long videos. I said I like them long. They get me through my work tour. The long ones, I love them. I can pop in like multiple ones, and I look up, and it's time for me to go. But back to the 5150 Show. So Corey Holcomb has two co-hosts. There's a woman on there, Darlene O.G. Ortiz, and there's a man, he goes by the name of Marcus. Marcus is spelled Maacus. So they all co-host together. And I'm so glad that Darlene is there because she kind of evens it out and gives a woman's point of view. They talk about everything from politics to just stuff. So I don't know, and it's a cool channel to watch because I like the fact that they are not sensitive, and they allow their like if they go live, their listeners or followers are able to roast him, and he think it's funny. He encourages his followers to roast. Sometimes they are funny, the listeners out there, and he encourages his followers to roast them, and he be right there like, and fun fact, Darlene O.G. Ortiz, I didn't notice until I started watching the show. She is the ex-wife of rapper Ice-T. But back in, Ice-T, we all know Ice-T. In 1992, he released the album Power. Or should I say CD? I'm going to say album. We all getting up there in age. Anyway, now, if y'all think back, the cover art on the CD or album Power, there's a bombshell on the cover, a woman on there. I don't know how, 92? I graduated in high school in 93. So I remember Darlene O.G. Ortiz, the bombshell on the cover art, the one in the bikini with the heels and the big gun. Back then, I was like, woo. So I can imagine what the boys was thinking. So that's Darlene O.G. Ortiz. So she's a part of the 5150 Show. And Marcus, he's an upcoming comedian. And they're all doing it together, and I enjoy it. So that's where that came from. And Corey Holcomb said on one of his videos, he really wants to release his material like in a real way, like the songs that he talks about. There's comedy in there, and the subject matter is like okay, and it's funny, and it's whatever. So am I supposed to say I don't own the rights to this music? Maybe I'm supposed to say that, so I'm saying it now. But anyway, I love the show. Check them out. It's really cool. So I thought this was fitting. And I didn't sit and think about this. Like I did say in a previous video, I wanted to touch on this. So I just was like, okay, I just stuck it together, and here we go. So the topic of today's topic is I'm going to touch on a couple of things, but I'm going to call it's the ugliest man in the world contest. And it's a real contest. And like I said in a previous video, I don't like using the word ugly. I just don't. I find other ways to say it. We all know ugly when we see it, but I just find different ways. I'm like, I can do unattractive, I can make noises, and you know what I'm saying, like I can say it without saying it, but it's real. Ugly is out there. Sorry, God, we're all God's people. We're all beautiful in God's way. So yeah, Darlene OG Ortiz, her and Ice-T, they share a son together. And but they're still on. So let's get to this competition. Now there is a real competition in Zimbabwe. And it's called Mr. Ugly competition. Y'all gonna hear some paper too. Other outlets called it the ugliest man in the world competition. Anyway, this is a real thing in Zimbabwe. And they don't do it every year, but they do it. And it's like a beauty pageant. But beauty is not the issue. It's ugly. Ugly. I got my helper here. I thought I was gonna need her, but where'd she go? Yeah, I know I got that girl. I was gonna have her say ugly, but why? I mean, why?
Ugly.
Okay, girl. So I keep her on the side just in case. But I just want to see. I really want to hear it. Anyway, back to this competition. So, okay, I'm gonna give you the roundabout because there was some sort of the people in Zimbabwe were upset because the reigning winner. All right, so 2015. Y'all gonna hear some paper. So back in 2015, let me get this. Okay, no, 20. Okay, sorry. Well, apparently, all right. Back in 2015, Misan Sere, Misonsere. This is the man. He won in 2015. Mr. Ugly. And Harare, I think Harare, Zimbabwe, Harare. Now, Mr. Cere, Cere, after winning in 2015, he was dethroned by William Masvinu, Masvinu. He was dethroned, and there's a $500 prize for this contest, and you get bragging rights for being ugly. So William Masvinu, Masvinu, he won the title after Mr. Cere, Cere, and the guy that lost the crown, he alleged it was cheating involved. So he's saying I lost because William was cheating. William ugly, but he ain't as ugly as me. That's what this man is saying. He ugly, but come on now. So pageant judges crowned Zimbabwe's 4th annual Mr. Ugly contest, upsetting supporters of the crowd favorite and prompting rioting at the event. So everybody in the crowd was like, no. We all know he ugly. Now what I'm looking at, they have pictures. I'm gonna try my best to describe. Okay, so judges on Saturday. This was on this said November 21st, 2015. So on Saturday, they chose 42-year-old Misan Cere, citing his numerous missing front teeth and a wide range of grotesque facial expressions over William, who has held the title since 2012. Okay, I'm trying to piece it together because y'all, I like it. I like to go in raw because I like to learn off the cuff, and I like my reactions to be real. So I guess in 2012, William and his supporters mobbed the judges upon hearing their decision, claiming that Cyr was too handsome. I think I'm getting the two mixed up. So I'm going to kind of scale it down so I can make sense. Okay, so let me meet Misan, the first one. That's the reigning one. The crowd favorite. So when William won, everybody was up in arms because they like, look, he ugly. This one ain't that ugly. So they got into it. So the guy that won, here's a picture of him. And I'm telling y'all, I don't like to do this, but I'm gonna do it. The first guy, Misan, the reigning ugly guy, I'm gonna describe multiple missing teeth in the front. And you know what? It almost seemed like he trying to make himself look ugly. It's almost like he making a face like look at this. I wouldn't call either one of them ugly, but you know, I like to see beauty in everybody, but I'm looking at the photo of the first guy that's mad, and I'm gonna just tell you, I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes, so let me get to stepping. You can't kiss him in the mouth. You just can't do it. You can't do it. Now, the William, the one that took the title, to me, he looked like a regular guy on the street. And I think that's why they mad. Because he is not as ugly as Misan. William, if you gonna scale ugly, I guess I see why the crowd was like, huh? The crowd is like, what? Because William looked like regular to me. I don't see no difference. I don't know. But anyway, the supporters mobbed the judges, saying that he was too handsome to win, and his ugliness was not natural since it was based on missing teeth. So the crowd like, nah, he got all his teeth. This one is through booking. He should win. So they got mad. So Misan, the one that feels slighted, quote, do we have to lose our teeth to win? Oh, no, that's the William. The new one, quote, said, do we have to lose our teeth to win? This is cheating, shouted another contestant. Excuse me. So another contestant, Patrick Mupereki Mupereki. Patrick was like, do we have to lose our teeth to win? Somebody on the side was like, come on, y'all, for real. While no one was injured in the scuffle, there was a great deal of pushing and shoving as the results were announced, and insults were hurled at the judges. They was mad over ugly. The first one with the missing teeth that's mad, he dismissed the critics as just sore losers. I'm getting the guys mixed up. One of these guys said they just sore losers as he pocketed. Okay, the winner, William, the regular looking one with the teeth, said they're just sore losers as he pocketed the $500 US prize. Quote, they should just accept that I am uglier than them, he said, adding that he makes his living showcasing his ugliness to local school children in his neighborhood on the outskirts of the capital in Harare. I'm not going to struggle through this. Hold on. Where that girl at? 1 second. So basically, this, I want to pronounce the town right. So, I guess, let me see. Here we go. Harare. Thanks, girl. I would have been, I would see, that's what I'm saying. I would have been, Harare. So this is in Zimbabwe. So they like, so basically, you going around to the schools showing the ugly. Like I wonder if you get paid for that. The complainants of William, the other contestants may have a degree of validity. Organizers had previously announced that disabilities or enhancements would not be accepted in the competition, which should focus on natural ugliness, quote unquote. So, pageant observer David Machowa, Machowa, originally told reporters that he began the contest to remove the stigma of ugliness. This is the pageant organizer. He maintained, quote, "Looks are God-given. We should all be proud of who we are," unquote. The pageant involved 3 rounds of modeling with individual and group stunts down to a catwalk of the Harare nightclub. So you got to put your stuff on and get your ugly on, okay? William Masvino, William, the one that's normal looking to me, he, quote, Miss Massim, William thought he was so ugly that he didn't need to try hard. That cost him the crown. That's the one with the missing teeth, I think. Oh my God. This year's competition attracted a record number of 36 entries compared to just 5 in 2012 when Massiview began his winning streak. Okay, so that's the missing tooth one. So somebody said, look, the missing tooth one thought he was so ugly he didn't have to try hard, whatever. You look at him. The competition was suspended in 2014 due to a lack of sponsorship, but this year, the owners of a string of Harare nightclubs donated $1,000 US dollars, $1,000 US dollars. So the competition was suspended in 2014 due to lack of sponsorship, but this year, the nightclubs donated $1,000. They like, bring this ugly on, because that bring in the people. The people want to see. So that article came from the Independent.ie. That was the first. That's the first outlet. This other outlet comes from. It was posted by Samuel Kisambe, Kisambe. I don't see the outlet, but that's who posted it. Here go the pictures. Okay. 2-time champion Zimbabwe's Mr. Ugly 2017, William Masvino. That's the normal looking one. Was again crowned the winner of the title for the 3rd time in the event that attracted scores of people. So the less attractive one, the less uglier one, he keep winning. And I think the one with the missing teeth, he upset. Okay, anyway. Mr. Ugly is an annual contest that seeks to celebrate beauty and ugliness, according to the organizers. So this is what they be doing. William, I'm gonna call the normal looking one. Okay, I hate doing this. The one with the teeth is William. William edged off competition from 4 other contestants, including close rivals Fanuel Muskiwa, Fanuel EKIWA, and Maison Serriere, the one with the missing teeth, at the Brihai Fest. I knew I pulled this up for a reason because there's a festival. Let me get that pronunciation. But anyway, so while I'm doing that, so during this festival, it was held at, oh my gosh, Jesus, it was held at Mutagan. This is all in Zimbabwe, y'all. That's okay. He walked away with $500 and a cow, while Muskiwa earned $250, and Serriere, the missing teeth one, won $100 for second and third position, respectively. Quote, "No one can dispute that I am the ugliest person in Zimbabwe. I now want to take my ugliness outside the country. If there is Mr. Ugly World, I am confident I will bring the crown to Zimbabwe." That's what the missing tooth one said. He like, look, now I'm ugly and I'm proud. He go, see. Okay, now if he closed, he go a picture. This is a 25. Maison, MAISONSERE, the missing tooth one. If he closed his mouth, he looked like a man to me. I can't get into that. My eyes don't do that. My brain don't really do that. Like the first thing I don't be thinking like, ooh, you ugly. That my brain don't think like that. So if he closed his mouth, I mean, but look, he got a yuck mouth. For those of you in America, okay. Quote, "Last time, complacency cost me a lot, but this time I came well prepared for the contest, and I am happy I have reclaimed my trophy," unquote, he added. Did he win? Y'all got to bear with me because all my papers out of order. Maybe he reclaimed it. No, because this one over here. Okay, I'm gonna get to it. His wins has, however, gone down well with many, as they say it is a monopoly. According to the Newsday, besides suggesting a protest over Williams, the one with the teeth, over his monopoly over the title, the crowd also suggested that Williams should not be a contestant in the forthcoming pageants so that other contestants get a chance to win. Okay? The event's founder, David Machowa, Machowa, has described the 2017 event as successful. So I'm saying a lot of years. I might be jumping back and forth. You smart. Y'all know what I'm saying. Quote, "This year's event was bigger than ever. It coincided with the Braille Festival." Oh, I was looking that up. Bri or something like that. And they don't have it where I can make it talk. So I'm gonna do the best I can. It's a festival. All right. Quote. Oh, I'm still in the same quote. "It coincided with the Braille BRAAI festival where 14,000 pounds of meat were eaten," he said. "Mr. Ugly World will be held in South Africa in 2018. I'm still behind. It's 2018, so they moved it to they still going. Back to this. This is from the BBC. Zimbabwe's Mr. Ugly contest winner was too handsome. So this was news all over there. They like, girl, did you see who won? Here you go again. What year is this? Okay, so basically, I'm all mixed up around here. But the one with the missing teeth is known to the public is ugly. And then here we go with this one, and everybody, man. Okay, the runner-up and his supporters said that The one with the missing teeth, his ugliness wasn't unusual since it was based on missing teeth. So I think it comes down to the teeth. But if you ask me, I'm looking at, if this man right here closed his mouth, they both look like two black men to me. I ain't the one. I ain't the one. I don't be sitting there dissecting like that. The one with the missing teeth won $500 and he planned to start a TV career. Get ready. Get ready. Y'all might see him one of these days. The organizer again. It cut off. All right. So now they then jump to the one with the normal looking guy. I hate to say that. The runner up. So I'm reading out of sequence. I'm sorry. This is a whole story. I'm reading out of sequence. So they've been going back and forth. So right here, the runner up, the one with the teeth, has won every previous year of the competition and took home $100 this year. So they is beefing about ugliness. Oh, the one with the missing teeth told BBC that winning the competition in previous years has brought him fame and a few minor marketing contracts. Quote, "To be rewarded is a good thing. This competition has done a lot for me. It's changed my life," unquote, he said. Now that the one with the missing teeth is hoping for the same fame and fortune. So he wanted to take this show on the road. He told AP News Agency he already goes around to schools. Said that. Okay, you going around like, look at me. I'm ugly. Oh, and here's a picture of them. It's like they all standing there. It's like a beauty pageant. It's black and white. I can't see. He's the only one hoping to make ugliness pay. That comes from the article. The competition's organizers hope that Zimbabwean contest is just the start of it. He is planning to compete in Mr. Ugly World. So they're gonna in Harrier. They plan to take this on the road. That's we said that. Harare, 2017. They plan to take this on the road. So anyway, back to ugly. Now, y'all remember You GLY, you ain't got no alibi, you ugly. You ugly. I used to be a cheerleader in high school and middle school. So that movie with Goldie Hawn. Dang it, Wildcats. I like that. I used to be a cheerleader. That was cute. Anyway, so let's get to the word ugly, okay? Wikipedia, y'all know Wikipedia said I ain't got nothing to do with this. Y'all know Wikipedia be like, it's one sentence. Ugliness, a property of a person or thing that is unpleasant to look at, listen, or contemplate. That's all Wikipedia said. Wikipedia, I'm like, where's the origin of the word? Okay. So back in there was an ugly man contest back in Australia. In 1917, an ugly man competition led to the formation of the Ugly Men's Voluntary Workers Association of Western Australia, Inc., a grassroots charitable organization which raised funds to help soldiers and their families in the aftermath of World War I. Ugly man contests were a feature of box suppers. It's underlined, I don't know. And similar events such as pie suppers or ice cream suppers, 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 in the United States, often coinciding with a parallel, quote unquote, pretty girl contest. So there's a picture here. This is in Australia. This guy won. Somebody putting a crown on his head. This was in 1958. Who did this? A member of the Austangan AUGUSTANA. Let me see. Anyway, while I get the correct pronunciation, if they haven't. No results found. Okay, so they did that in 1958. Okay. So this fraternity, Alpha Phi Omega fraternity. So this person, a member of this college, the chapter Alpha Phi Omega fraternity, is crowned the ugly man on campus in 1958. He's standing there. Ugly man contests were regularly held on college campuses in the United States by fraternities, including Alpha Phi Omega. I just said the largest fraternity in the United States. It just goes on. I'm a part of a Black Greek organization, so that's them. So back to this ugly stuff. What is it really? Come on now. I just had it and lost it. So I'm gonna just move to so it's kind of like somebody said, because on Google you could ask Google questions. The definition of pretty: attractive in a delicate way without being truly beautiful or handsome. Quote, a pretty girl with an engaging grin, unquote. So this is an adjective. Pretty is an adjective. So it's also an adverb or noun or verb. Okay, moving forward. So let me get to this real quick. There was a man in in China. Man, I heard this a while ago. I just be going into my brain. Back in 2013, this was posted by the New York Post. November 7th, 2013 by David K. Li, L-I. So the New York Post did this, and the headline is "Man Sues Wife After She Gives Him Ugly Baby." So I already heard about this. So there was a guy in China, and he married a lady. Apparently he was unaware that she had like a lot of plastic surgery. And then when he found out, he sued her and he won. We're going to get into that. So I'm sitting here looking at the before and after. I wish I had it better. I'm going to get it better with visuals and stuff like that. The before, I'm not going to call this child ugly. I'm not. The after, she looked way different from the before. That's all I'm going to say. This man found out and was like, absolutely not. So he goes into, a court in northern China has sided with an angry ex-husband who sued his estranged wife for marrying him without disclosing her previous plastic surgeries. Fuming hubby Feng Jiang, Fengjihn, only found out about her wife's scalpel-aided touch-ups after she gave birth to their baby daughter, who was, quote, unquote, ugly beyond description. According to court papers cited by the Sina News, Sina News. So the baby came out and he was like, And I'm looking at the before and the afters and, okay. Feng, the husband, the ex-husband, initially suspected his wife of having an affair. Because he's like, this baby is through booking. Who you been with? Because I know I'm okay. I know I'm okay. And I know you okay. So where does baby come from? Oh, he thought she was having an affair. But after DNA tests provided he was the ugly duckling's biological dad, she fessed up to having done $100,000 worth of cosmetic surgeries before they met. A court ordered her to pay him $120,000 for his claims of marriage under false pretenses. Plastic surgery is a huge topic of debate in China, Hong Kong, South Korea, Japan. Y'all think we got it bad? I watch a whole lot of stuff, documentaries. I'm all in. I have a thirst for knowledge. I love to learn. They, in certain parts of Asia, you think we over here worried about some butts and breasts and taking a walk. I'm no longer chained. You think we over here like this? They get you know what they get over there? They get they have operations to make their eyes more westernized because they don't like the look of their eyes. Quite frankly, I think their eyes are beautiful. You know, the slanty eye is cute. They don't think so. They will go in and have surgery to give them a more western look in their eyes. A lot of Asian men over there, they're short, which is a problem because the girls over there, they like tall men and stuff. So they are over there, they're doing surgeries where they are lengthening I don't know if it's the femur. I'm not sure what bone that is. They are, doing surgeries to lengthen their legs to make them taller. They doing other stuff too. So we ain't the only ones. So moving forward, back to this man. A cosmetic surgery clinic in Hong Kong had fun with the phenomenon by launching a controversial advertising campaign. The clinic's ad showed a beautiful couple and their 3 not so pretty kids with the caption, quote, "The only thing you have to worry about after plastic surgery is explaining it to your children," unquote. So it's a thing over there. They like it. They put it in an ad. They like, look, you could have this surgery, but look at them kids. And I always say that though. People around here doing this, slicing their nose up and all that stuff. You doing all this stuff. Guess what? That baby gonna come out looking just like you. Ciao. So this one is it's called The Week. I don't know if it's theweek.com. I don't know. This was posted January 10th, 2015. The man who sued his wife for birthing an ugly baby. It has update. So I'm not sure how much of an update this is. I'm going to just skim through it really quickly. Staples. 1 second. So Jin Lin, Jilin, at the Irish Examiner said, quote, "Failed relationships can get ugly," unquote. I think that was a pun, but the weird, sad tale of Feng, that's the ex-husband, and his wife really gives meaning to the old cliche. Right, the old cliche that she put in quotes. Failed relationships can get ugly. The story starts out conventionally enough. Feng, he's a resident of northern China, met up and married a beautiful woman, and they had a baby, and that's when things reportedly got ugly. Feng was, quote, "so sure of his own good looks, so crushed by the wrinkly, ugly mess that was handed to him in a swaddle, that he decided to sue his wife because the awful-looking baby was totally her fault," says Madeline Holler at Babel. That's another outlet. And then things went from ugly to worse, from ugly to crazy. He won. Here's what you should know. So somebody done broke this down. How was the ugly baby the mom's fault? This is all, look, we're about to go through this. So I guess this is how he won, I guess. Maybe his lawyers, I don't know. That's what they did. So the question is, how was the ugly baby the mom's fault? Since the baby didn't look like either parent, Feng accused the wife of infidelity, quote, "because jumping to conclusions about your wife's faithfulness is the obvious thing to do when you have an ugly baby," unquote, says Sam Smith at Planet Ivy. Moving forward, after a DNA test was done, they proved that the baby was his. She came clean, and like I said before, she had the surgery and stuff like that. And unverified before and after photos circulating on Western cut off. Moving forward. On what grounds did he sue? He sued under false pretenses. Feng claimed that his wife misled him for not telling her about the surgeries. He said, quote, I married my wife out of love, but as soon as we had our daughter, we began having marital issues, unquote. He reportedly said, quote, our daughter was incredibly ugly to the point where it horrified me, unquote. They don't be playing over there. A judge agreed and ordered the wife to fork over $120,000, said that. The wife, quote, should probably file her own lawsuit for even more damages from having married Feng under the false pretenses that he wasn't a shitty husband and father, unquote. Yeah, she ain't gonna win off that one. Y'all was just being cute on that one. But next, who's the biggest loser here? Well, quote, it's unusually the victim of court cases that you're supposed to feel sorry for, unquote, says Planet Ivy's Sam Smith. But who wants to give emotional succor, succor, never seen that word before, to a quote, man who is angry at his beautiful wife for being ugly at some point in her life, unquote. The wife obviously has to pay a huge amount of money and got publicly humiliated in the process, but at least she's free of an obviously ODIOUS. A stupid husband. What does that mean? Let's see. Okay, moving forward while I get this. All right, what word is that? I ain't never seen that. So moving forward. Ooh, he mad. What does that word mean? What you say, girl?
Sucker.
Succor. She's saying sucker, but it's SUCCOR.
Sucker.
Okay, that means assistance and support in times of hardship and distress. Is an example. The wounded had little chance of succor.
Sucker.
So right here, back to she could sue for having somebody that is I looked up the wrong word. I was looking up something else. Sorry. Talking about the husband. ODIOUS. What's the word? What the? Odious. So they went on to say the wife obviously has to pay. Okay, excuse me. But at least she's free of an obviously odious husband. Meaning a pretty odious character. Now, come on, y'all. It means hateful. So, moving forward. So, if you're going to, and where did I get that sucker? Okay, whatever. So, moving forward, if you're going to feel sorry for anyone, feel sorry for the child who will forever be known as the baby that broke her parents' marriage. ... with her face. Unquote. Poor baby. Moving on. Speaking of babies, that was a good segue. Speaking of babies, now I done stumbled on this. Oh, real quick, WikiDiff, WIKIDIFF. Unattractive versus ugly. What's the difference? Unattractive, not handsome or beautiful or appealing, lacking the power to attract interest. Ugly, displeasing to the eye, not aesthetically pleasing. Same thing. I don't know. So let's get to these babies real quick. This outlet is, this paper looks so bad. I don't know. All I do is print at my desk. The title is, I don't know who put this, Bryan County News. Wherever that is. They posted that. The title is, Your Baby Isn't Cute. Now what? Because let's face it, y'all. Has anyone ever seen an ugly baby? I didn't think so. If you're in a room of 5 people, I bet two people will probably say, I've seen them. Oh, yeah, I have seen them. I think all babies are cute. I just do. I think they're cute when they cry. I don't have any children, so somebody looking at me like, yeah, okay. I do. I think babies are cute when they cry. They be looking so cute to me. I don't care what they look like. They be looking like, oh, they be looking like they lost the house, the job, the kids, the wife. They're like, oh, I got to go in this job. And it's so cute because I'm like, oh, you ain't got nothing to worry about sitting up here crying. But anyway, back to your baby isn't cute. Now what? A new study has explained why we find babies cute and that other babies often discriminated against if they are not cute. So if you ever seen an ugly baby, the joke around town is you just be like, oh, look at them shoes. Oh, ooh, that outfit. That bow. That bow is so cute. I picked this one because they was giving people tips like, okay, your baby ain't cute. What you gonna do? The reason why you goo goo gaga over a baby is more complicating than you think. New research out of Oxford University found this week that a baby's cuteness is tied to all five senses. So it's not just the chubby cheeks and the button nose. It's the fresh baby smell, the giggles, the laughs, the smiles that make that make the baby cute. So this study was published in Journal Trends in Cognitive Sciences, found this also makes people pay more attention to the child. This can help babies survive since they need constant attention in order to grow. This is not what I was looking for. I was looking at something. I don't know what I did with it. It was giving tips on what do you do? What do you do? Okay, and then this one goes into I didn't even want to print this, but it's really talking about there are people that stage they sleeping babies. It take them up to 2 hours to stage they sleeping baby. All them cute little pictures you see of babies, and they doing all sorts of things. They sleep, but they doing all sorts of things. It takes parents up to 2 hours to stage those photos. Men and women report they spend 6 to 7 times per month doing this with they baby, dressing them up, putting them in a little make them, they stage the shot. While 70% of new parents say the benefit of using social media and how easy it is to help family and friends feel involved, there are some downsides. Here are a few tips to avoid the pitfalls of becoming a paparazzi parent. That's what they was calling a paparazzi parent. I really didn't want to get into this, but there are paparazzi parents out here. That's not where I'm going. I'm staying focused on the ugly. And I can't find it. It was talking about what do you do when you realize you ain't got no ugly baby, and I mean you have a cute baby, and it was saying a lot of times they grow out of it. Most of the time, I don't know. And then right here, I just printed this out. There's a restaurant in Brooklyn called Ugly Baby. I went to Yelp. I love Yelp. It's Thai food. I'm still getting familiar with Thai cuisine. And then when I was looking at the menu and stuff, I like, a certain, I'm on spring rolls and something else. All that other stuff that they were showing, I'm not into it. But it's in Brooklyn. It's called Ugly Baby. The reviews are mixed. Some people like it, some people don't. Whatever. I just threw that in, Ugly Baby, because I'm a foodie. And it's a place called Ugly Baby. So anyway, dang on it. I sure hate that I couldn't find that other thing, but just be on the lookout. Where are we? 5:54:07. I try to strive for an hour. I think that's about it. Shout out to Corey Holcomb and the 5150 crew, 5150 Nation. Paper. And maybe God wanted you to look like that. Shout out to Darlene OG Ortiz and Marcus MAAACUS. Check them out. It's a cool place to be. And I think that's it. Once again, my name is Erica LaShawn. Please like, share, and subscribe. Next week is Thanksgiving. I hope you all have things to be thankful for. I can't wait to put up my Christmas tree. Yes, I am one of those. Shout out to my mother. She said, Erica, put your tree up earlier, then you can enjoy it longer. Because I keep that tree up. I love my tree. It's so pretty. It reminds me of home and childhood memories, and it gives me warm feelings. And sometimes I just stand there and stare at it. That's how bad I am. I'll be going to the kitchen, and I'll just kind of stand there because I have lights that have like 7 different functions. So I put it on all. So it'll do blinky and still and crazy and wavy. I put it on the setting that do it all. So I will stand there and watch all the settings on my way back from the kitchen. I'm like, oh, it's so cute. And I keep going. So I'm that one. My tree will go up. I like to do it after Thanksgiving, but I'm off. I took next week off. So I might just do it, make a whole day out of it. And then I can keep it up longer. That was good advice for my mother. Because I can keep it up longer. Because I don't want to take it down. And then my birthday is in January. So I find a reason. That's another reason. So I don't take it down. I keep it up for my birthday. Okay. Guilty. 56:19. Can I do 4 more minutes? No, I can't. I'm about to go. My name is Erica LaShawn. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I have another one. I have another topic I'm looking at. I told you I'd be kind of scared to approach stuff. I might. I'm off today. I might. So, I don't know. But thank you for listening and have a good day. At 57 minutes even. La di da di da da da. And goodbye. Thank you.